Grace and You cooking show segment is brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
Welcome back, and of course we're here in the Grace and You kitchen with Chef Dwayne, getting ready to cook up a storm.
Yes, talking about storm, man. September not done yet, and
You're still
I still hear ding steel pan music in my head, you know.
Good
morning, guys. Good morning.
It's usually over after Independence Day, but it seems like you've kept it going.
Oh yes. Let's go
I
all
won't
the
ask any
way.
details about it. I won't ask you any details. Let's get into some recipes.
Yes, man. What we have this morning is tuna, like tuna cakes. We're going to do tuna cakes, but we're going to do it in a semi-serre. Interesting, some coconut thing. You know, tuna, everybody open a can of tuna, first thing they're going for sandwich. Let's make tuna sandwich. All right, this thing is very, very good. There's a lot of recipes you could get off Grace, and there's a lot of stuff you could incorporate with this. And you could do tuna dip and different stuff with it, you know. It's a great product. It's one of the best tuna, canned tuna I've seen out there. Very close, very flavored. They have in the light oil also, and this is in the heavy oil, which is the oil is excellent. You know, you got all the omegas in there and everything else in there. It's packed. This little can is packed with great supplements.
Actually very healthy for you.
It is. It's one of the products I love from Grace. You know, there's a lot of tuna out there, but this is my go-to tuna, honestly.
There's actually one that comes in water too.
There's one in water, so you don't want that heavy after taste. Okay, that's why we go in water and oils and stuff like that. All right, so we're making semi-serre, not
semi-serre, and we're starting off with tuna cakes,
right?
Which means we'll do a version of a crab
cake. Right.
Gotcha.
Excellent. Or you could go to corned beef or stuff like that, but this serre in the Caribbean is also known for rondong, right? Rondong, I don't know. Probably.
But you said it's because you run down your face.
You run down your face and run, you know, anything like that, right? Okay, good.
All right, so let's get started. We'll start with the tuna cakes.
Right, very easy to open, you know.
You've already drained it.
It's drained, all right. See, we got that nice, flavor in there, right? And this little can, it goes a long way. It goes a long way, all right. You want to drain it out. Drain all the oil. Don't discard this oil. This is very good. This is the real thing right here. Okay. There's a lot of stuff you can make with this also. All right.
We're gonna be using that later.
Yes, exactly. So
So we're gonna do 2 cans.
Let's do 2 cans. I'm going in my favorite is the one in the oil. I just love smelling that. It is nutritious, very, very nutritious.
So I have a confession to make.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like canned tuna.
You don't like canned tuna.
So I expect that because you're this amazing chef, you're gonna convert me.
We enhance it.
All right.
Right. Okay.
So if I like it at the end of the show, you know it's a really great recipe.
There you go.
Pressure is on.
Okay, I love that. That's what we chefs work with. All right. So we put them in there. Make sure it's drained properly. Yeah. Right, you want some moisture. You want the moisture out because the frying, know, the frying will. So we have that nice flaky, lumpy, chunky tuna in there.
All right.
Okay, and going to the market, you know, you could add different stuff to this, you know, the seasoning and stuff. But I'm going very, you know, some mixed veg.
All right.
There's everything in this can of mixed veg.
So you don't have to buy it separately.
Or you got time to do that? Let's do it, all right?
So we're going to put in some mixed veg.
Mixed veg in here.
With the tuna straight out of the can.
Right.
And I imagine we're going to be adding some seasoning.
There you go. I'm going to go with some, this stuff is...
Go to my pantry?
Yes, let's go to the pantry. Let's do some complete seasoning.
All right, we need a complete
seasoning. And that's my go-to friend for today.
That's it?
That's my go-to friend for today. And a little secret. I thought I brought this out already. It's the consommé de camarón. It's dense with shrimp flavor, right? You go to you want to do a shrimp base or a lobster or something like that.
So if you're doing seafood instead of a chicken consommé,
Grace comes up with the best of products. All right, so I'm just gonna eyeball that. All right, it's a little bit. Remember this has everything in there. There's a cilantro. It's very high in cilantro, which is my favorite also. Okay, good.
And a little bit of the seafood consomme.
And a little bit, very high in the salt content. All right.
So you won't need to add any salt.
Right, no salt to this. All right. All right, good. Get this stuff. It's very good. All right. So now I'm going fresh. I'm going with favorite here, cilantro. All right. Just gonna finally chop these up. Okay. Now that's good. So what I'm gonna do is incorporate everything, right? Remember you don't want to discard the liquid from this, the juice, okay? Because it's a stock.
Okay.
It's a stock.
It's a vegetable.
It's a vegetable stock, exactly. And you know, instead of going to water and stuff like that, you know, you can make your own stock, you know, which is enhance the flavor, no?
Now, essentially, any crab cake is going to be
spicy.
Yeah, it's going to be mixed with
mayonnaise,
spices,
right?
And I don't know what else, but it's breaded and fried.
That's right. So let's spice this up.
All right.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be spicy tuna.
There's a jerk. Is it somewhere in there?
Jerk seasoning.
All right. Now they have a dry. This is a dry one. All right.
Because there's usually the jar.
The liquid. But they went to the dry. Right. That's the liquid. So I'm going to the dry. Okay. So we want this thing spice up.
It is spicy because it made me want to sneeze almost instantaneously.
Yes, and it's very good. It is very, very good.
So instead of going with something wet, you can go with
you don't want too much moisture in this. Okay.
Mix that up.
Right. So we have us all mixed up here. Now I want to go with a binder, which is an egg, right? Usually you put mayonnaise or stuff like that, but I'm staying away. I want the flavor of the tuna to get in there. All right. So just gonna crack an egg right here. Okay.
All right.
It's very, very. This is a basic for the balls for whatever you're making. If it's chicken,
like I was just gonna say like when people do meatballs. You want to get the pan on?
Let's get the pan on with some coconut oil in there, some grace. Good.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna add some enough to let it swim. It needs to swim. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So coconut oil is heating up.
Right. So back to my mixture. Make sure it's well mixed in there. This can be done ahead of time, all right? And then again, you got time, just make them off, put them in the fridge. The cold factor does help play a lot, you know?
For them to hold together.
For them to hold together, right. Now, it's still moist, so I'm going to add some breadcrumb in there just to distract the moisture away from. Okay. All right.
Because you don't want it to be too wet.
Right. Or you don't want, when you fry, you don't want it to go all over the place.
Yeah.
You want it to hold, right? Rondong. In the Caribbean, everybody know rondong, right?
And you said it's comparable to orseret.
Orseret, right.
Now, I always get the question, what is the difference between hudut and seret? Tell me, chef.
Now, that's a good one. We got to go to Miss Telma. Actually, we had the hudut yesterday, Miss Telma. She does a great job, and we were talking there, you know. And what they
ask you that question a lot?
The Matilda foot and everything else in there, you know. She goes like, okay, the plantain and all that, you know. All right, you want to feel that? Feel it thick? How thick is that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And there.
So now we're gonna make the cake.
Cakes, right? So you let's do a couple of these, right?
Do you still bread them?
Yes, you still bread them after you finish. All right. I think these are real nice. We put them in here. Okay.
Do that part.
Remember, it's cooked already, so you're just looking for the little crispiness outside. Some people add the egg, but
Do we want to flatten them or leave them
Yeah,
round?
you could flatten them. It all depends what size, what shape. In different places they call them albunigas.
Ah.
In Salvador, those Latin places. All right, see, this is toucan. You get a bunch out here, and then you could take this to another level, right? You could make tuna sliders, little tuna
you're
sliders.
right.
You know, you could do a tuna wrap. All right, and it's something different, and it's ready. You know, you start with good ingredients. You start with good tuna. You start with good ingredients. You get, you know, and people go out there and get tuna, man. It's very good. It's very good for you. All right. So we have those. Because Dwayne, what we could do with tuna? Oh, there's a lot of stuff we could do with tuna.
Other than tuna salad.
Exactly. Other than tuna salad or tuna sandwich, you know. Good.
All right.
All right. We got some heated oil up in there.
That's right. It's
Okay.
very hot now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. So let's test a little bit. Perfect. I'm gonna take
That
this.
is
Take this.
ready.
That's ready. I'm gonna take it down a little bit. All right. Good. So we have square. We have round.
Oh, yeah.
We have.
You didn't have me. I have to maintain the shape. If that was the case, I wouldn't have volunteered to help there.
No, we don't have a specific tuna baller here. All right. This one looks. Yeah, that's like the map of Belize. So we could work with this one. Yeah. Here. All right. So we're just gonna drop them in.
Okay.
All right. For this, I'll spoon them in. All right. It's another technique you want to learn.
So it doesn't splash all
Right,
over you when you
right.
put it in.
It's like a tuna falafel also, huh? Okay. And then there's a lot of stuff you could do. You could stuff these balls with cheese in there.
Oh, it
All
gets
right.
better and better.
Yes. So we have quattro, 4.
Okay.
All right.
How long would that take?
Doesn't
How
take
do you
long.
get it to
Doesn't
fry?
take long. Couple minutes. You know, because remember it's already
brown already.
right. And the breadcrumbs will hold that semi-serre sauce perfectly. All right. Good.
Now you gotta be gentle so you don't break it up, I guess.
Right, right. See, that's when you're taking the moisture out of the tuna balls, right?
Okay.
If it were more moisture in there, this frying pan would just bubble over with the water. Okay. All right. So I think that's done, Mar. That's done. That's easy.
That's all.
That's easy. All right. I'm gonna just take that off. Oops. Here we go. Not too much because it still goes back in the liquid.
Okay.
You take.
And it's cooked
It's
already.
cooked
Everything
already,
in there is
yes.
cooked already.
Well drained. Well drained.
Ooh, look at how pretty and brown.
These are nice. We got one stray breaking up here. That is good. That is good because then in the serre you'll have that extra kick.
That's real life cooking for you. They don't all stay perfect form.
That's true. That's true. All right. I'm just going to make these and set them aside. Look
Okay.
at that. You could just start eating that right away. All right.
They smell very good.
It is excellent. All right. Let me just move this. Put that up here.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have our tuna cakes.
Ready.
And what is next?
Okay. Let's do the serre. Let's do the semi-serre rundown.
Okay.
All right.
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 Yeah.
Behind you here. Perfect. John must be going, man. I want to be up there.
He'll
with Chef
probably be
Dwayne."
up here
I know
before
he'll
then.
sneak a little bit in here. All right. Good. So we have the
Look
skillet.
at that. All right.
Get one of these, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Get one of these. They're very, very good. All right. They cook even. There's
It's an electric
It's
skillet.
an electric skillet.
Here we go.
Bam. All right.
So now,
Now
what's the base for a good serre?
let's do. Well, we're using the oil. Remember, we have the oil left.
Okay. Oh, the tuna
We
oil.
have the tuna oil.
That's why you saved it.
We're not going. We're going a little coconut oil, but let's do the tuna oil. All
Okay.
right. Look at this. Look at this.
You're definitely gonna have that flavor.
There you go. Very, very dense flavor. All right. I'm gonna go with some fresh. You notice my shoes I incorporate the fresh
and canned. That's good.
Semi homemade, semi-serry, right?
Well, that's how it is sometimes. We don't all have time to make everything from scratch.
Right. But then again, Grace is so they revolve around everything you need. Get your pantry going, right?
All right, so we're gonna get some onions.
Some fresh garlic here.
Garlic.
Some garlic.
Oh, I said onions because I'm just eyeing your green onions.
The green onions, man.
I just think green onions add the best flavor.
They have the best flavor. They're not that all pungent. Right? It's good to work with. All right. You want to let that just right. It's see how quick is that?
Come over.
All right. You will do this side.
Before it attacks me.
You do this side. Yes. I'm just gonna go with some greens.
All right.
All right.
It smells so good.
That is excellent. Different from scallions, different from everything else, and of course our friend cilantro.
Yeah.
Mas.
Now I see you have some plantain and some okra.
Definitely.
What's
we gotta go in there. We gotta go in there with some also some
and your
ginger.
good friend ginger.
Yes. Can't let her out, you know. Ginger time. Ginger wakes up the food. That's what ginger does. It wakes up the food, you know. Even in liquids, you know, you could have a cucumber ginger drink. It wakes it up, and it's very, very good for you, you know.
I love that cucumber ginger juice.
That's right.
That people make.
All right. So now we have all that. I'm gonna use the same spoon.
Okay.
All right. There's a bunch of stuff going on in here.
Smells great.
Excellent.
That ginger really adds to it.
It has.
Okay.
All right.
So now we go.
I'm going to do the
okra.
okras, right? Because they don't take long. All right. So you incorporate stuff that is very healthy for you. You know.
So you're just gonna saute
all these together. You know, if you have your cocoa, your thing, you put them in later when they're boiling to the pot.
And some ripe plantain.
Ripe plantain and stuff like that. You could go
not
off
super
on
ripe, though.
No, you could go off on this. All right. Go down to the market and you know what? I went do something like that and pick it out. It's very easy. All right. You want the sweetness. The sweetness will let go from the plantain. All right. All right. I'll just crisp these up a little.
Okay.
Right. Scalch them a little. It's a totally nice flavor. This is what this is right now. All right. Good. So remember, we're not throwing away the vegetable juice. Country style. All right.
So we have that. We reuse the oil from the tuna, and now we're reusing the liquid that came with the mixed veg.
Right. In our, I say our world, we don't discard nothing. You know, the things you throw away is actually the best thing that is good for you. Chicken bone, fish head, and fish bone, and all that stuff. Keep it, freeze it, boil it, strain it. The back of the onion, the head of the cilantro. Don't discard it, guys. That's where the nutrients comes in.
So you can't make compost because you use everything out of your kitchen.
I do make compost. Trust me. I go over to compost when everything finished. All right. So we bring that to boil. Let that simmer down for a little bit, right? Let that simmer down for a little bit. All right. See, everything is sticking to the pot. That's good. When it sticks, it takes out more flavor. All right. Remember, flavor is a thing. You know, you need it, right? And besides adding salt and that stuff to it, you have its natural element. All right.
And that probably has a lot of flavor already from starting off with the tuna oil to the stock.
You start off with a good product where Grace give you. You end up with a good
So do you
rundown.
have to add any other spices to that?
That's it for right there.
Okay.
I don't want to take. Later on, I'll add the real spice to it on the end.
Okay.
All right. Good. So the coconut milk.
Well, if it's rare.
That, right? Oh, that's the rondong.
And the can start to run down already.
Right. I was talking to my friend Oscar B. Chef, you're on the show this morning. I told him about what I did. He says, oh, excellent. He says, what you making? He run down. He said, you know what? Hurry, because I want to run up, come get some. So my buddy there, great. All right.
Or maybe he'll show up to do the tasting.
There you go.
Although I am interested to try your tuna cakes now. So.
Oh yes.
So now you're gonna bring this to a boil.
Boil.
Okay.
And just enough that the plantains will start. You know, you have your cocoa, your cassava, and everything there. Your hudut.
And you could use all of those.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
But you'd boil them before?
No. As this going on, because I don't want to take the flavor away from.
Okay, so you'd make it boil in milk.
Right. So you get all the sweetness on the plantain, the okra, the hudut, and everything else, right? All right, let's boil this.
But since we're on TV, we picked the quickest
The
one
quickest,
to boil.
right? That's why we go semi. Man, I smell that already.
So of course, at home, as you said, you could do the cocoa. You could do the. What else can you add in there?
You could do all the ground food,
carrots,
potatoes. And all that stuff. Then again, everything is, you could pre-do it. You pre-do it and put it in your fridge and it holds, all right? The Grace product, the shelf life and everything else is excellent, all right? So you don't got time to go grate your coconut and everything else. Or you could do the powder. The powder is an excellent source also.
If you mix it and then use it, yeah. The can is easier.
Yes.
For something like this, the can is easier.
Exactly. And coconut milk is the best, one of the best seller for Grace. Everybody everywhere kitchen where I go, you use Grace, right? And the best thing they ever had. All right. Look at that.
It smells very
Look
good.
at that. Look how easy that is. Look how easy that is. And that's the main player right there. All right, so you bring that to boil and everything else. Okay. And you add your cakes in there.
In here?
In there.
Oh.
Just for a little minute. So it
You know it's easier when Chef Tuna trusts me to do it,
yes,
right?
go right ahead. You're good though. You're coming a long way. I could see our Christmas team getting together. All right.
Oops.
Yes, that will happen.
I finally broke it.
All right.
There we go.
Good. Just add a little. Nothing gets away, you know. All that gumption we call it. No. Good. So let that just spin over and boil in there. Good. There you go. We'll get there. We'll get into that.
Okay. I see you looking around for something, or you want to add something else to this
I'll just
plate.
cover the right.
Oh.
And the more you do it, it will get thickened. So you don't want to add no starch, nothing to it, because the plantain and the okra and everything else is just stickery.
Stickery.
All right.
Got it. All
Stickery,
these
Sarah.
sophisticated cooking terms that we're getting here.
Yes. Check out the book. Check out the book. All right. So
these are
I still want to go up a little bit.
because it's spicy, right?
Right. You got your fresh habanero, your dash it in there, you know. All right.
Well, usually you would throw an habanero to boil in
right.
here along with it.
All right. The great stuff, easy. All right. Good.
I still smell that
You
ginger.
smell the ginger in there. It wakes up this whole flavor thing going on right here. All right, and that's it.
It's
Okay.
bubbling, which means it's boiling.
Boiling, right. And look at that,
And
that
if
tuna.
I can manage to flip this one without... There we go.
All right. Good. And that's it. It's done. It's done. All right. Semi-serre rondong. Done. All right.
Run down. All right.
I'm just going to take this off. And let's do some plating. We serve this with rubies and white rice. So
well, I was asking, and you have rice here
we have
to be able to add to it as well.
Grace veggie rice. All right. So you notice you get your veggies in there, you get your protein, you get your omega-3s in there. You know, can't go wrong.
Oh, you
Alright?
add the mixed veg in there
You add,
too?
right, because you know. All right, so I'm just gonna spoon that out. Okay, voila. I do a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Okay, a little bit of everything. And guys, get out there and try new
This is
things.
easy. I mean, look at how
It's-
quickly we cook this up.
It's very easy. Those people, the bodybuilders, may run for this when they finish them posing and exercise and stuff. Okay. And let's add some stickery to this.
Now you can have this without rice too.
Oh, you could do it without rice.
Yeah.
Right? All that gumption in there. And you'd believe that this is coming from a 5-star, up-class restaurant, right? But no, we're coming from Grace Kitchen.
That's right.
Grace and you. All right? Good.
And there you have it.
Gonna hold on for me more?
Spicy Grace tuna rundown.
Okay.
And we're gonna get this here so they can get a good shot of it.
Then, you know, I'll pop a little salad in there, all right? Just a little side. Why I'm doing this because, remember, we don't throw away everything, you know? I'm just gonna put a little salad on the side there. Some, my friend in the season, avocado.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And that purple cabbage will give such great color.
Exactly. You're looking for color, you're looking for a crunch. It adds some crunch to it also. All right. And you don't want to hit this with no lot of dressing because then the dressing will just take away from everything else. You know, people want the ranch and the creamy and all that stuff. You know what I use?
Olive oil? Oh, oil and vinegar.
The same oil from the tuna. And that's your salad right there. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. See, you don't throw away nothing. All right? All right, let's compare this. Okay?
Oh,
I think we need to go a little bit more, but that's what we're figuring out for today.
Look
all right?
at that. There you have
Voila.
it. Spicy Grace Tuna Rundown, courtesy of Chef Dwayne. Chef, thank you so much for
Thank
putting
you
together
very
this
much,
recipe
guys.
for us. Easy. It took us such a little bit of time to be able to put it all together
That's all right.
from the start. Nothing was prepared ahead of time. And definitely something you want to try at home.
Exactly. You know, you start with great product. You'll end up with a great flavored
And I
dish.
think I'm actually going to give these tuna cakes a try.
Let's do that.
Gonna go ahead and take a break though. When we come back, we'll be back in studio talking about the bodybuilding showcase that's coming up.
Oh.
Grace and You Cooking Show segment was brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
So congratulations to our grand prize winner, Andrea Andrews, for the 2016 sweepstakes makeover.